What's up, guys? Max here, back with another episode of the ScuttleButt Show, coming at you live from Fob's ScuttleButt, as you can see in the background behind me. What's up to everybody in the chat and everybody listening on the podcast? In the chat here, we have Eric, Eviana, Sam, Harry Lime Pie, Corporal. We have got Eric, I saw in there, Iron Lotus. We have got John. What's up, John? Hello to you too. Nuggets and Alex and Ika. Everybody's in here today. You know, it's Tuesday back in the United States, which means we will be playing Squad later. So if you want to get on our squad, go ahead and download that game. Get excited, get ready, get trained up, because our fearless leader in the chat, Sam, will be leading us to victory time and time again. Let me hit you guys with a quick about yesterday. So, oh no, I can't because that graphic is not on Fob Scuttlebutt. But really quick about yesterday, we did talk about that story of the gentleman who attempted assault on the female out here in Japan, in Town, over where I live, has been sentenced to 4 years prison with hard labor. That's an update on that story. Sentenced to 4 years prison with hard labor. So I wanted to give you guys the update on that. So that is crazy. That is totally crazy and unfortunate for his family, not for him because he's the perpetrator, but for his family and the victim as well. Hopefully she feels like she got some justice there. Today is going to be pretty fun. So a few years ago, Brickdown, what's up? A few years ago, I was on an improv comedy team. There's a whole story behind that. I tried to go audition for an improv comedy team. I took improv comedy college. I spent way longer in that than real college. And I had this goal, this dream of performing on an improv comedy team. But when I went out to audition for San Diego's hottest improv comedy team, I bombed catastrophically. Complete and total failure. I bombed worse than that explosion in the background behind me. But, and if you guys listen on the podcast, there's a sick background behind me of Fob Scuttlebutt that you can't see, but come check it out sometime on YouTube, 1800 Pacific Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday. But then at my gym, I found out that another dude, buddy of mine, who we would work out together at the gym all the time in CrossFit, was on another improv comedy team it was part of Finest City Improv in San Diego, and the team name was RC George's. So I auditioned for them. I did much better. I got on the team. And over the course of the next year, I did 4 or 5 performances. Unfortunately, the shows were once or twice a month, and with my work schedule and traveling, I was away from home for many of the shows, but my first ever performance doing improv with RC George's was caught completely on film. The entire thing on film, because I had my buddy turn my iPhone on and record it. Did you bomb worse than those guys you witnessed at speed dating? If there's time at the end of the show, I will tell you guys the story of how I bombed at my improv audition. But I think it'd be fun to watch this performance, or maybe I'll tell the story first. So, if you guys know anything about improv comedy is the style. The style I was doing was short form, which means skits, something like you would see on Whose Line Is It Anyway? And when I went to go audition, there was, 30 people there in this theater. We were being, evaluated by the current performing staff. And we go up there, and the first skit they set up, and they have somebody sitting on a bus bench, and they have to go out and, create a conversation on this bus bench. The game was called, Waiting for the Bus or whatever. And they were like, who wants to go first? And nobody volunteered. So I said, I'll go first. I will be the first up to go. And I'm so nervous that as they're explaining how to play the game, I barely registered any of it in my little pea brain up there on stage. I'm sweating. I'm trembling. I'm trying to maintain my composure. And then they say, go. And the idea of that game was I'm supposed to create a character, a persona that the person who's currently sitting on the bus bench has to react to. So I go up there as a character. The person on the bus bench then has to assess what my character is and play off of that. I thought I was supposed to say something that this person is or does, or the reason that they're waiting for the bus, and then the person sitting next to me has to embody that, like I'm giving them the challenge. That's what I took out of it. So I go up there, I sit down, they say go, and I yell out, "Computer programmer." And that was the wrong thing to do. So as I'm sitting up there, the room is dead silent. Everyone's looking at me like, glad that's not me. All the other performers were like, glad that's not me. The judges were like, okay, and is this dude for real? Are we being punked right now? And I was like, I think I don't understand the game. Could you guys explain the rules again? Total fail. And then afterwards, the rest of the people on the show said that they didn't know what to do either. The rest of the performers, they were like, we're glad you went up there first because none of us actually knew what we were supposed to do. And I was like, okay, I took the hit. I certainly did. The rest of it went okay. I did not get a call back. But now that you guys know that story of me failing, yelling out, computer programmer, like that's going to be my heroic moment and I'm going to be on the team over there. It did not work out. But it worked out in the end, in the long run, because I did end up on the RC Georges. So let's pop over here. Epic fail. I know, guys. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Nuggets. Yeah, totally. Let's hop over here, and I've got this pulled up. So let's watch my very first performance ever. By the way, this was filmed with like an iPhone 7 or something like that, so I know it's like ancient times, so bear with me on the video quality. There's a little bit of what you would call noise in the video, and hopefully the audio is okay. I know that the laughter, which there is tons of, is going to be a little bit louder than our performance, but you guys should get the gist of it. Let me know in the chat if you need the audio to go higher or lower or whatever, but this is going to be my improv comedy performance at Finest City Improv with the RC Georges, my first ever performance. Let's watch it together. Here we go.
We are the RC Georges. We will be doing short form improv comedy for all of you. That means we play a lot of games and we need a lot of suggestions. I'm sure you're warm, but just in case you are...
The gentleman hosting in the purple shirt is the guy who went to the gym with me. He is the one who kind of got me on the team. The guy on the left in the jeans and button-up t-shirt is the team captain, and the other two guys and myself are just team members here, so you guys know what's going on.
Please play along with me. First, I want everyone to shout out their favorite color.
Green!
Brown. Purple was the right answer, I'm sorry. Can everybody shout out their name?
Mikey!
Nancy with the right answer.
Max!
Real
cool.
Big
Okay,
Fish is right.
This one
Love that band.
What city are we in?
They're Boston.
Who said Boston? Come on, really? Boston is not this nice right now. Okay. Wait, what'd you say? Boston is nice sometimes. Not now.
Not right now.
No, not right now. But in the summer.
Adult language warning too, guys. There is some adult language in this, just so you guys are all aware.
And in the fall. Okay, our first game is called Story. We're gonna tell a collective story up here, and whenever I feel like switching up the storyteller, I will. Can I get the title of the last book you read?
Lord of the Rings.
You guys are a smart audience. I know somebody has read a book in here.
The Cat in the Hat.
Wild men love bitches.
Wild men love bitches. Okay, and can I get... I feel like it's a dog training book. And can I get the title of the last movie you saw?
Over the Top.
Over the...
Oh,
yes! Yes, that is a great movie. Okay. Okay. Over the Wild Men is the story you will be telling. Over the Wild Men. Mark, start us off.
In the land of Kerflumpel, there was a tribe of entirely male citizens named the
Great Jambones. The Great Jambones of Karumfaluf knew that they had one
tap left on the keg. And the only way that they were gonna get the wild men was to get it up their ass and just it was gonna get harder anyways, so then they just had to go for it.
Going for it was the only thing they could do to save their tribe. And so they did, just chugging.
Chugging beer right in the rectum.
Which, at first, put them off.
But then later on, they're like, hey,
Why am I so
gassy right now?
I feel it in the bottom of my belly. Ellie. but also the top of my
head. Here's how drinking works. Says
The guy
That was
the first to put it in his own butt.
Now, get in this guy's headspace for a second. He's got the tap in his
butt, and he's got 2 wine cups on either
side of his head.
Acting as in.
Too much hesitation. See you later, Max. Okay, chapter 2. The repercussions of butt
Failed.
chugging.
First out.
Great Jambonis had no idea that today would be the day of repercussions.
You have rectal cancer.
Their doctor told them all at once.
It's really bad.
All of them just have different
Emotional.
You repeated the word.
No repeating the word. No repeating the word. That's the rules.
Chapter 3.
The great Jambonis, having recovered from their colonoscopies,
They realized that death was soon on their shoulders.
they decided
To create a
bucket
of
No, Mark, you weren't in sync with Jacob. Jacob, you gotta finish it off. What's the end of the story?
In their stories, they all had a bucket of beer, and they decided that they'll die as one by butt chugging each other with a lot of beer.
Okay, our next game is called Fresh Choice. It is for Max and Mark.
These guys were all hilarious. I was so
this
lucky to be
game,
part of
they're
that
gonna
team.
act out a scene for you. And anytime they do something that I think could be better, I'm
This
gonna
was
say
fun.
Fresh choice. I'm going to have to change.
I was so nervous because this was my first time on stage with these guys. It was just one-on-one, the two of us teaming up, and I had no backup, so we had to just get this one done together. And I was pretty nervous, but I'm trying to do my best here, so this one's pretty good actually.
They just said or what they just did. So to get the scene started, can I get the name of your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
Broccoli is a vegetable.
Broccoli is a vegetable.
Aw, gee, Ma. You know I wanted crepes this morning.
Yeah, but like every morning, we're having broccoli. Listen, I know you don't like it now, but you're gonna really like it when you grow up and you're big and strong and able to dance like you want to.
Even President Bush doesn't like broccoli. You can't make me eat broccoli for breakfast every morning. It's against the Geneva Convention.
It's, first of all, who told you about the Geneva Convention? Second of all, President Bush feeds his son broccoli, and one day he might grow up to be president.
Fresh choice.
See what I did there?
If we're lucky, President Bush's son will eat enough broccoli to be a really great governor, and then that'll be about it.
Fresh choice.
Eat the fucking broccoli. I gotta get to work. Your father's in jail.
That's probably because you made him eat too much broccoli.
Fresh choice.
Well, maybe if you loved him more.
Fresh choice.
I miss Dad.
I don't miss Dad. Listen,
You're a horrible wife. And mother. Making me eat
Ooh.
broccoli. Sending Dad to prison for cuddling you too hard.
Fresh choice.
For butt chugging beer.
Fresh choice.
For hanging out with his friends and having a good time. That's all he was doing.
Fresh choice.
Well, that's just some of the things he was doing.
Fresh choice.
You know there's nothing wrong with that.
Save me.
yeah, but that's not what the state said.
Fresh choice.
Yeah, but that's not what the country said. Okay? He broke a lot of federal laws. Tax evasion. These are white collar crimes. They count too. Okay? Listen. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to be at work at 7:30. You've been sitting here for an hour.
You're also a bad employee.
And scene. Okay, our next game is the dating game. Mark, I would like to bid you adieu.
The dating game. This one's so
Mark's an
fun.
eligible bachelor. He's a handsome guy. Has a strong resemblance to Richard Gere. But sometimes he's unlucky in love. So we're here to solve that. We are going to play the dating game. But much like the real dating game, Mark can't know who our bachelors are. or bachelorettes. So it's got to be outside. So I need you to pick who the best bachelor or bachelorettes for Mark would be. So for Max, can I have an inanimate object?
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner. Max, you are an air conditioner.
Thank you for that.
For Aaron, can I have an emotion?
Sadness.
Aaron, you are sadness.
Already.
Super method. And for Jacob, can I have a celebrity?
Alf.
Good call.
You got this. You got this. It's way easier than the manual was.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to repeat, our eligible bachelors are
Air conditioner. Sadness.
Ow. From now on.
Okay. Let's get a big round of applause for Mark.
Thanks, Green Block. Welcome to the chat.
Hello. We have a wonderful array of bachelors for you to pick from today. I am very, very sure you're going to find one. So am I.
It takes very little to meet my expectations.
Well, let's start asking questions.
Bachelor number 1. If I were Jell-O, what flavor would I be?
Oh, dude, chill.
Sorry, was that too upfront, too quickly?
No, but if I'm being totally honest, I'm not really Jell-O. I'm more of like a pudding pop. Like you're gonna want to get me cold and do my best work for you.
Perfect.
Really, really cold.
Like I said, low expectations. Bachelor number 2. If we were on our 4th date and you were going to bring me a gift, what would it be?
Nothing.
And also, very low expectations.
Nothing really matters. in this
Poor
life.
Mark.
So,
Thank you, Bachelor number 2.
Bachelor number 3. Same question. If I actually wanted a gift on my 4th date, what would you bring me?
Probably a 1980s car, because that's the decade I live in, and that's the decade I want to live in my whole life. Give me some 1980s style car, just a great car, and
And a half-eaten cat.
and definitely, a half-eaten cat would be probably good too. I like eating cats apparently. Dogs too are good, but not the reindeer because I'm friends with the elves.
How are those standards holding up?
Even that might be below my standards. I'm a little shocked, to be honest. All right, so bachelor number 1.
Yes.
If we were cold and alone in a cabin,
Oh my god.
what would you do to warm me up?
Nothing.
I'm getting a lot of that today.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll blow you.
I think I've made my choice.
To be honest, Mark, I'm free on. We can turn down and have a nice, cool time.
I have to keep going. I can't just stop at the blowjob. Bachelor number 2. If it was everything I'm saying, I'm just gonna get nothing back. I can tell already. Bachelor number 2. If we were living in the medieval times, what would your career be?
oh, I'd probably just be in pig slop all day. Maybe the donkeys would dry my tears. I don't know. Might as well just take me to the executioner, I would say.
I'm very seriously considering that. Hey, excuse me, but Mark, we don't allow you to threaten our bachelors on this show. Otherwise, we're going to get you more. Sorry. Stay corrected. Bachelor number 3. If you were taking me out to a fancy dinner in your presumably Firebird, where would we go?
Where am I? What am I doing here? I'm so nervous. Okay. Calm down. All right, where would I think that? Okay, let's think. Take deep breaths. Okay, you got this. You don't have self-realization. Come on, be careful. Where do I take you? Okay, so I would probably take you someplace cold. I can take you to my friends. One of my friends, probably my best friend's an elf. Just keep thinking about that. My best friend's an elf.
He's so desperate. He's so desperate.
Roasted pears and cocaine, probably.
Saved it right at the end.
He does have a nose for it.
Big nose.
Okay. I think I'm feeling pretty good. I think I could rule somebody out.
Okay, well, why don't you rule someone out?
I do not want to go out on a date with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Good, no one does. It's a guarded reindeer.
Well, then I guess I need to keep asking questions. Yeah.
So the idea behind this game is if he's able to identify who we are, he can eliminate us, and he's left with the last person he has failed to identify. Green Block, thank you for a $2 super chat. That is not the way to get your money back, though, by giving out more. If I had to give you pro tip, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to refund super chats, but thank you for all the compliments and good luck with your big change you're making.
Bachelor number 3. You're friends with elves from the 1980s.
Well, he's friends with elves.
Elf.
Elves? That's not elves.
No, the elves would be the plural of elf.
Okay, he's friends with an elf. And he's from the 1980s.
Do you like sitcoms from the 1980s? Like
No.
Family Matters, whatever the other ones are. I'm definitely from the 80s.
I got no memory of the 80s, Bachelor number 3. So how about if you were a philosopher from the Renaissance era, which philosopher would you be?
Descartes, probably. Yeah, definitely Descartes. I hope that helps you.
I can tell you this much. When he drinks White Russians, he doesn't enjoy milk. He enjoys half and half.
Oh,
Excellent.
Half. Forgot about that.
I can see that like his whole temperament is totally alien to you.
I'm going to go back to Bachelor number 1.
I'm ready.
Bachelor number 1, if you were running on 115 volts of electricity, what would that do to your psyche?
You just shove me in a window and do whatever you want to. That's my psyche.
I don't think that I could go out on a date with an air conditioning unit.
I think I wanted it too much.
Sounded better the first time.
I wanted it too much. Eliminated it first
And
again.
I just can't imagine myself going out on a date with ennui, with nihilism.
He overestimated the audience, I think.
So I guess I'm gonna have to go out on a date with Alf, the.
You guys
Pretty much had to hand it over.
or at the very least, develop a horrible okay, our next game.
We found out after the show that Jacob, who was Alf, actually did not know who Alf was. He didn't recognize Alf by name. I think he put it together somewhere along the way, but he did not know who Alf was. So that was why he was having a hard time. I'm like, who does not know who Alf is? That's like one of the most iconic characters of all time, I think.
Is for Aaron and Jacob. It is called the alphabet game. For this game, the alphabet game. It's a PH mark. It's alpha. So for this game, each sentence will have to begin with a preceding letter of the alphabet. So for instance, if Jacob just says a sentence with K, like kick me to the curb, why don't you? Aaron will then have to precede the sentence with L, like loser, something. Yeah, lick me first. Yeah, good one. Aaron, I think you have a proposition. Somebody said yeah. Okay, so to start the scene off, I want you to give me the first word that pops into your head when I say armor. Under. Awesome. So your suggestion for this movie, under, and can I get a letter from
Under Armour.
P.
B.
I said P. But
Oh, P.
He works too.
People keep stealing my Electric Avenue album all the time.
Quincy Jones is where it's at.
Right?
See, this is the problem, people. They don't have values anymore today. Tom, what's wrong? Tom, just talk to me. Just talk to me.
Under no circumstances do I ever want to think about that ever again.
This is a tough one.
Very well, but you have to go through the emotions before you can get out of the cocoon of life.
Why do I have to feel?
What do you mean?
Ooh.
Double W.
It is a W.
Xylophone's just ringing my head. It's really starting to freak me out, and my emotions are all over the place.
You know, we put you here in this special house for a reason, right?
Zoinks, that's not
Zoinks! Zoinks!
All right. I think there's. Mom and Dad will be pissed, but you have to be strapped here for at least 5 to 10 years.
Bomb strapped to me?
Can't you see what we're doing is best for you? You are a danger to society.
Don't make me blow myself up. That's not cool.
Everyone is looking for you to do that, but you're better than that.
Jeez.
5 to 10 years from now, when you get out.
I forgot about this one.
Fine, I'll be a good person.
God, and don't forget about him either.
How could I forget? I have one tattooed on my chest.
Oh, I see that. Luke 12:13. Jesus into your life.
This is Jesus, and his belly button's my belly button.
Kill me softly. That is Jesus.
Look closer.
My oh my. Moses and Rachel and Sarah and all the other Jewish people?
No, that's way too close.
All right. Look, I gotta get going soon.
Preposterous.
Quickly, I must leave.
That one was tough. If you guys didn't catch what was going on there, each person, as they alternated, had to start their sentence with the following letter of the alphabet. So if the first person starts their word with their sentence, because I want to, the next person has to start with a C. So it would be like, chances are you don't. And so then they go on and on and on. There was one slip up there where we had a double W, but hey, the letter starts with double. So I don't see no harm, no foul there.
Okay, our next game is called Schoolyard Insults. Can I send
Oh, this is really hard.
Mark and Jacob out?
This was extremely difficult, by the way.
So for this game,
I was dreading this
Mark
one.
and Jacob are our biggest bullies, and they just insult the crap out of each other all the time. It's like a weird competition. So what they're going to do is they're going to come up with the most ridiculous insult in the entire world. And I'm gonna need your help to create that insult. So can I get a 3-syllable adjective describing word? What'd you say?
Sorry.
Perplexing.
Perplexing. That works. Can I get a 3-syllable noun?
Okapi.
Okapi. Ooh, a wonderful African mammal. And can I get a 3-syllable verb?
Fornicate.
Fornicate. So, you have just made the worst insult known to humanity. It is, you are so perplexing that Okapis fornicate. That's harsh.
Let's get a spell check on that middle one.
On Okapi? O-K-A-P-I.
Not mine.
Get it together, dude. What, you're not familiar with African animals? The endangered species list? I know a lot about Okapis. It's really weird. Okay, so what's going to happen is our two Sioux bullies here, Max and Aaron, are going to be cluing to Mark and Jacob without using any words whatsoever. The ultimate insult, which is, you are so perplexing that Okapis fornicate. Anytime that Mark or Jacob get a word, please clap to let them know that they have gotten it. And by the end of it, the winner will insult the other with the most insulting insult ever. You are so perplexing that Okapis fornicate. Cool. Can we get them back in with a round of applause? Okay, Max and Mark, because you guys have the alliteration going, you two will start. Yes, alliteration. Woo. Listen here.
So just to explain the game a little bit before we start here, we've been given these 3 words: perplexing, kakakis, fornicate, and I have to signal with my body language those 3 words to my partner here, Mark. That's why I'm standing behind Jacob over his shoulder. So Mark's trying to get through this insulting Jacob because it's Schoolyard Insults. So they're at the playground on recess and they're dissing each other. They're in a diss battle. But the ultimate insult, the one that's going to end all insults, is the one that we got from the crowd. You are so blank that blanks blank. And if I can get him to say it, he's the Schoolyard champion of insults. So I have to gesture to him 1 syllable at a time how to do this, and then Aaron's trying to do the same thing for Jacob. And whoever gets it first wins.
Fatty McTubby asshole, I'm gonna lick you like a kitty cat. I am gonna lick your pussy so hard, and then I'm gonna purr in your face. You'll be purring after I get done flexing my muscles while eating your pussy and switch.
Stop talking about cats. What are you, elf or owl? You don't want to kill cats. I want to kill you. You are so pathetic. I will lick you up and down and punch you in the fucking face. You're such a fucking loser. You know, my dog and my cat are better than you. You know what? I'm gonna fucking just hit you, that ugly ass face.
Switch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit your ugly ass face while I purr, lick, and put a ring on your cock. I'm gonna perplex ring. You're perplexing.
You can't figure me out. What are you, in 5th grade? That's right. You have the mental intelligence of a fucking 5th grader. You fucking loser. I'm in a house, a home. That's what I have. I have a big fucking, I actually have a giant cock and you got nothing going on. That's your life is.
Switch! I'll have you know I'm a 3rd grader, so the intelligence of a 5th grader is pretty fucking good. Nice insult, you jerk. I'm gonna press your pants and take the shreddings off of your photocopier, and then I'm gonna Xerox your ass. Switch!
How do you Xerox an asshole? You are so dumb. Actually, you have the mental aptitude of a fucking kindergarten. That's right. I'm gonna put on my hat and say, goodbye, motherfucker.
Switch! Wow, I went from 5th grade to kindergarten just like that. Oh my god, that sucks. And not only that, you're fat. and you smell like lychees, and you're really making me copy out.
Switch!
You know what? I will take a bat and I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna nail you in with a helmet. I'm gonna drink my cocktails. That's right, cocktails. And while you're away, nope, I'm gonna hammer it in. And ooh, it's hot chocolate. It's hot.
I'm gonna drink your cock, and then I'm gonna take you to the zoo and make you look at the okapis. Because they're a real thing, motherfucker. And they got stripes on their asses.
Yeah, the stripes on your asses. You got stripes on your ass from sitting down all that time. You know what? Sometimes I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. You know, or you're just gonna have sex, take you doggy style, pound you up, and you're gonna wish you were dead.
Why are we even fighting? Let's just go do that. That sounds awesome. You make me want to go 3 times, 4 times in doggy style position.
I will go as many times as you want. I'm still pissed at you because you didn't offer this before. I'm gonna go putting, clubbing. I'm gonna hit a fucking golf club off your cock.
Yeah, well, you make my knee hurt because you're so perplexing that you make Okapi fornicate.
You know, even though my team won, losing was funnier in that game. So the most important thing is that the crowd wins. And that game was really funny. So shout out to Aaron and Jacob who killed it on that one. Killed it.
My daughter's gonna be a vet, so I know everything. We're Okapi experts, I guess.
Yeah, see, how am I the only person who doesn't know what an okapi is? If you know the animal okapi, let me know in the chat. And also, if this is the first time you've ever heard of an okapi, let me know that in the chat too.
Also, by Aaron, I love the home run effort. You're just like, I got this, Jacob. We're gonna win. You're like, yeah, Jacob's like, Aaron's just sitting here like, I was kind of turned out. Yeah, that made my night. Okay, our next game is called Pin Left, Pin Right. It is for everybody to get square formation.
It's another tough one.
Okay, we are going to do 4 different scenes. They will all be connected by the lines that are given. So every time we switch scenes, the first line for the next scene will be the last line of the previous scene. It'll all make sense. So for this first scene, can I get something that is that could fit in a bread box?
Corn cob.
Yes, corn cob. Rotate right. Oh, it gets real fun. They know their directions well. And for this next scene, can I get the favorite thing that you have seen on a map?
State capitals.
State capital is your suggestion. Rotate right. And for this scene, can I get a fictional locale?
Hogwarts.
Oz, I heard Oz. What was the one in the back that just land of
Vladivostok?
Land of Host? Oh, I'm not.
Vladivostok.
Vladivostok.
Oh, Vladivostok. But that's not a fictional location.
Oh, fictional.
It could be. I'm so glad. That sounded like a good suggestion. Okay. Rotate right. And can I get your favorite type of food for this scene?
Sushi.
Sushi. Okay.
Oh, this is good.
So let's go through it again. Rotate right. Corn cob. Rotate right.
State capitals.
Rotate right.
Oz.
Rotate right.
Sushi.
And again.
Sushi.
Excuse me, waiter. When you get a second, my food is raw.
That's the point, man. I'm fishing in a pond and making you sushi. It's supposed to be raw.
Okay,
I hate you goddamn Americans coming here and telling me, why is there sushi raw? It's supposed to be that way.
well, I've never been to Denmark.
Rotate right.
Man, I've never been to Denmark.
Oh, grandpa. That's bad. In the war.
Oh, gosh.
You used to tell me about it. You used to. Not that long ago.
I gotta tell you, most of those stories, I just made that shit up.
Grandpa.
I spent the war in Canada.
Which war?
World them.
Come on, Until literally right now. I did a high school book report on you, as if you were a book.
What are you, Canadian folk? Rotate right.
What are you, Canadian film?
All I'm saying is they're provinces that don't have state capitals.
Yeah, but they're so dumb. Like, who gives a shit about Alberta, man? Look, you need to pass your GRE, and then you can get out of the house, and I can have the whole place with me and my wife. Come on.
You know that the G does not stand for geography, and nobody needs to know shit about Canada to get into grad school.
Yes, they do. You need to know about geography, you need to know about rectal stuff, and you need to know about Egypt.
This is why you didn't even graduate high school.
Hey, who's the dad and who's the dumb shit still living with his parents in college? Yeah, yeah, right?
Rotate right.
Yeah, think about that. Think about that, right? Oh, oh. I think the flying monkeys are coming. I don't know if I can deal with it. I have no courage, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here, man. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I've been out here for about 20 years on my own, and I can't do it. Where's that? Where did Dorothy go? She left us. We're all alone. You can't leave me, man. You're all I got.
Rotate left.
Oh, look, you're all I got. I didn't mean any of those words. Don't leave. Mom and I still love you.
I know, Dad. You just pretend you want to throw me out of the house so you can fuck Mom all the time. It's very touching the way that you bond with me. I really appreciate that.
I don't have any sarcasm in your voice. I'm going to assume what you're saying is 100% truthful. Yes. I pretend that you want to leave so I can fuck your mom all the time.
Dad, this is why you didn't complete middle school.
Well, words are very hard to me.
Rotate left, rotate left.
Look, I'm sorry about blowing up on you the other day. Oh, not the other day, just a second ago. It was really hard.
Words are really hard to me too, man, especially in your language, which I gotta compliment you on your English, but I gotta uncompliment you on the meal.
Rotate right.
I gotta uncompliment you on the meal.
Sorry if it's not Canadian enough for you.
I can tell the steak wasn't from Alberta.
Look, I've got some serious questions.
Rotate right, rotate right.
Serious questions, man. My heart. Where's my heart? I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude, I need a heart. Maybe the Liz has it. Well, where's the yellow brick road then? Well, they covered it up. Well, they've made improvements. The city got funding. God damn it. Are we paying taxes on this?
Rotate right.
Hey, are we paying taxes on this? I don't know how your country works. Because this is, frankly, I don't know how much money this is.
No, they just take it straight out of your paycheck. It's
Rotate
fantastic.
left.
Yeah, they just take it straight out of your paycheck.
Rotate left. Rotate left.
They just take it straight out of your paycheck in Canada. That's how it covers the healthcare. Grandpa, you're American. You take that back.
So I don't know if you guys caught that. That was a good one. I don't know if you guys caught that there, but every time we switched left or right, somebody had to start that new part with the last sentence from the previous part. So some of the rules don't get explained to the audience, but you know, when we practice the games, we learn the details of the games. And even though you might not notice it, it does make it a lot more funny, because then the person facilitating the game, the host, he picks the right time to say, go left, go left. So are we paying taxes on this? Was kind of a line that worked with every game. So they were able to make that work. So that was a really good one.
It's not that bad, eh? Okay. Oh man, you guys are in for a treat. This is the RC Georges acting at their best.
Oh, here we go.
Our next
It's good.
game is called Chariots of Fire. Can you cue up the Chariots of Fire song? Thank you. So we are such good actors, especially Mark and Aaron, that they can make the most mundane activity dramatic. So can I get a mundane activity from you?
Cutting your toenails.
I heard cutting your toenails. Okay, you are about to leap at this next thing. As soon as you're ready with the music.
He's eating it.
And scene.
So the idea behind that one is to go ultra slow motion. So as he puts his lipstick on and Mark starts to eat his toenails, the idea is to just do it as slowly as you, the most ridiculous thing, as slowly as you possibly can, and the music will make it funny.
Okay, our next game is called the Heist. Aaron, could you please leave us for a bit? Okay, for this next game, the Georges on stage have been planning a crime for quite a while, and Aaron is, of course, the mastermind behind it. But he's like super forgetful, so we've got to remind him of it. So, can I get an inconsequential thing for Aaron to steal?
Pancakes.
Toothpaste. Aaron, okay. Yeah, we'll be stealing toothpaste. And can I get like a vehicle for them to use as like a getaway
Ford
car?
Rambler.
A Ford Rambler.
That's like
Wow. Inconspicuous. And can I get like a
Ford Rambler
famous
was so
person?
good.
O.J. Simpson.
Shitlow with the Bronco.
So their mastermind thieving plan is to steal toothpaste using a Ford Rambler and O.J. Simpson.
So if you guys didn't catch that, let me just recap that really quick. We are, our boss just got out of prison, and we have to convince him of our plan without explicitly telling him. But we have to, our plan is to steal toothpaste in our getaway car, which is a Ford Rambler. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It's pretty epic. And our getaway driver is O.J. Simpson. That's the deal. And here we go.
You guys are brilliant. You guys are brilliant. Can I get a round of applause and welcome Aaron back?
Oh man, boss man, I'm so glad you came back.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
It's so
Yeah,
you
it's
just
back.
welcome back.
Come back, boss.
I thought you were in prison, boss. I thought you was in prison.
You made hard time look easy, boss.
I was, Basil.
I missed you, boss.
You're a little slow.
Boss, I'm so glad you're back.
I'm very glad to be back. And we're gonna get this thing done nice and quick.
Rise and quick.
Before you call it slow, boss.
Nobody.
Before we even get started on that, let me just start by complimenting you on the plan in the first place. It's brilliant. It's the most probably brilliant plan I've ever seen in my
Oh,
time.
it's
life.
sparkling.
It's sparkling.
Sparkling.
Oh, of course. It's a very shiny plan in my opinion.
Boss man, can I ask you something?
You may.
You were in prison for like 8 years. How you keep so clean?
Oh, well, I floss every single hour. The only
Do
way.
they only give you floss? That's why we're stealing that other stuff?
Yeah, that's all they give you.
Just floss.
Just floss.
I make clothes out of floss, shakes out of
You
floss.
know, in prison they take every cavity seriously.
You don't have to remind me about that,
I
okay?
didn't mean it, boss. I'm
Boss,
sorry.
okay,
It's a
boss.
sensitive subject. You know, they make special ones for sensitivity.
What? Yes, I know that.
I use it myself, boss, to be totally honest. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Boss, let's get back to the point.
There's no judgment.
I like the one that tastes like vinegar. Sorry, baking soda.
I was worried for a second. I was like, they make vinegar flavored toothpaste? What is
Yeah!
They should though, right, boss?
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but if that's something that you like, I think they should definitely make vinegar toothpaste. Anyways,
Boss,
yeah.
I just worried. When I found out the getaway vehicle, I thought I should be the one driving it.
Listen, he's just running on and on and on and on, and he's just going on,
No,
talking
no.
on and on.
I was, Lord, I was born this kind of man.
Okay. All the time.
So, Lord, I was born this kind of man.
man. Yeah, we get it.
Well, you were born a very special man.
Yeah.
Boss.
Angry mouth
I
shut.
appreciate that.
Look, I was in the slammer for 8 years. I haven't heard the musical stylings of the young singer Lord yet, okay?
Well, I mean, it's fantastic. We're gonna get you set up with an iTunes account, everything like that. Don't even worry about that. But listen, just like a bucking bronco, we're gonna get in there, get it, and get out.
Sounds fantastic to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yeah?
we just gotta coordinate where we're each gonna sit in this vehicle.
Well, I always sit passenger because I like watching the trees go by.
There's plenty of space in this vehicle for you. It's got a lot of cargo room. Big back spart the car.
I think we should just all get in the car and just meander.
Meander?
Just wander around.
Well, you are the gambler.
Oh yeah, well, we're definitely gonna get this Jeep Wrangler.
Well,
I guess not. I guess you sold it while I was in the slam and nobody told me.
It died in bad transmission. So we had to move to something other American made.
Yeah.
Well, at least we bought American.
That's right.
It's tough.
We bought Americans like from the 1970s.
Well, my memory's white from then, just so you know.
That's when it was really, really American, union made and everything.
we talked about it for days straight, on and on. We just kept talking about it, and talking and talking. We just kept going on and on.
The way you guys keep.
Boss, we were basically rambling. We couldn't stop talking about this plan. After we saw that Jeep Wrangler, like, we need a better vehicle.
So you decided to get a Ford Rambler? Okay, well, I think that's a fantastic getaway.
Hey, but wait till you find out who we got to drive it, boss.
Oh.
Yeah, we are not kidding you. We are very serious about what we got to talk.
Now,
What?
You are going to be so juiced, boss.
boss, I saw something. You may have actually seen this guy when you were in prison. I can't tell you though. You may have gotten out earlier.
Just for stealing trophies. What kind of
Trophies?
steals a trophy?
Well,
Or a toothpaste.
he's a loose guy. Come on, that's why we get him. That's why we got the juice.
You got the juice.
Yeah.
You know he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the goods.
Including murder. But don't worry, he used to be able to run really fast.
Well, don't forget, he has the single-scoring Russian record in the NFL. We're gonna go steal that toothpaste in a Ford Rambler with my good friend O.J. Simpson.
We will be all smiling when we're done.
That was a tough one. We had to kind of give him I never knew what a Ford Rambler was either until after this, and I looked it up and I was like, what a cool car. I would definitely rock one of those. That was a fun one. I might have been talking too much in that one, maybe. I felt like nobody else was jumping in with clues, but I got the nice subtle, shut the F up from the teammate to let me know that I was maybe taking up too much at a time there. So that's how we help each other out on the team, I guess.
Once again, geniuses. All right, our next game is called X Words. It is where we place a limitation on the words that people can say in sentences. Can I have Jacob and Max in this game? Okay, so for Max, Can you give me a number between 2 and 5?
4.
4. All right. Max will only be allowed to speak in sentences that are 4 words long. No more, no less. And for Jacob, can I get a number between 4 and 7?
7.
7. Jacob will only be allowed to speak in sentences that are 7 words long.
That's tough.
And
That is tough.
Just for fun, can I get a number between 1 and 10?
6.
10.
6 was the first number I heard. Awesome. Okay, what is your favorite movie?
Gone with the Wind.
Forrest Gump is your suggestion.
Once upon a time.
It was such a long time ago. Really, really.
This will be unpopular.
Life's like a box of chocolates. See that?
I never liked it.
As your rabbi, I must say something. See?
It's just a movie.
But it's more than a movie, Josiah. You must realize that life.
I don't. I don't.
I'm just going to say it. Hell. Hell.
Rabbi, Josiah, who wants some shrimp?
Father! Brian, so glad you've made it.
This confuses me greatly.
We are here to battle.
For your soul, don't you see that?
Damn it.
Step back, let the father and the rabbi.
Fight
Tomorrow I
this-
turn 13.
Finish our sentences. Young man.
You are so immature. Please let us.
Shrimp. It's not kosher. It most certainly is not the filthy
I don't know what happened there. Very few of any of that was in line with the rules, to be totally honest.
All right, so we are up to our last game, and it is called World's Worst. So what will happen is you will give us a suggestion, really of anything, and we will tell you what the world's worst example of that thing is.
Masquerading.
Somebody really wants to see that, all right.
That's our first suggestion.
Get your masturbator. World's worst masturbator.
Feels like I'm pulling on some taffy.
Super Boo.
Mom, come look.
Can I get another suggestion? And now,
Pumpkin.
pumpkin. World's worst pumpkin.
Hi, I'm Donald Trump.
Not wrong.
No, not at all. I didn't think it could get any worse than that. That's usually how it is. Like when someone does the worst, like, wow, there's nowhere to go but down. But actually, no, down or done. Can I get another suggestion?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. World's worst dolphin.
Can me up.
All
It takes us a bit to get to the rock bottom, baby. Tonight we're on fire. Can I get another noun?
Wife.
What? Oh, this won't be sexist.
We'll be okay.
I love you, Misha. When you have one.
This is a safe space.
Are you serious right now? 2 carrots?
So that was my first ever improv comedy performance of the time that I spent, 4 or 5, maybe a 6th, probably not. I don't even remember shows with that team. They were awesome. That was such a good time. Thanks for watching that with me. I hope you guys liked that. If you did, let me know in the comments. I was about a day away from starting an improv comedy team out here in Okinawa with some other interested people before the COVID thing happened and shut us all down. So that's still a dream of mine, is to get that going again. If I can make it happen while I'm out here in Okinawa, I definitely will. If not, hopefully back in the United States or something post-pandemic life. But I made a whole curriculum, all this stuff. So I'm hoping that opportunity to do more improv in the future will come about. We will see. If it does, I'll definitely be, including you guys in it. So thank you, everybody. Actors and theater folks are mostly liberal, from theater to firing line. Max almost got shot in that dolphin one. That dolphin one, I threw myself into the fray a little bit for sure. Can me up was a high-risk joke for sure. Thanks, everybody, for watching that. I'm going to be back with Squad in probably about an hour. We'll be playing, because I'm going to wait for Sam to get off work or whatever he's doing, wasting time, not playing video games, not doing anything important. So we'll be back with that later. Me, Ika, Sam, whoever else is joining us, we're going to be playing some Squad later. I'll be posting the server in the description of that video, which will be very cool. So come check that out. As always, links in the description down below on ways to support the channel. If you want to be a patron or a member, you have the opportunity to rewatch all these live streams. That's the only way. Otherwise, you have to listen to them on the podcast. But all the live streams are available for patrons and members only. So consider becoming a member, consider becoming a patron, as well as all the other bonuses with that. Lots of cool stuff coming up. That's it for now, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another regularly scheduled episode of the ScuttleButt Show, if I'm going to see you no later than that. And until next time, computer programmer.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.